God said, I gave you the vision. He said, I gave you that vision. When God gives you vision, he gave it to you. Only you. He didn't choose to share it with others. He gave it to you. So he never needed the approval of others. See, God chose you. He never needed you to run the play by nobody else. He never needed their input. Who are they? Who are they? Who is these people? Okay. What they matter for? All right. Excuse me? Do what now? Come on now. See, if it was for them, God would have gave them the vision if it was for them. If he trusted them with the opportunities, he would have gave it to them. So you don't have to run it by anybody. Just do it. If he gave you the vision, you can trust him for provision. Okay? You can trust him for the knowledge or the wisdom that you need. Okay? Provision is coming. Put it in the comments. Say provision is coming. Okay? All right. The knowledge or the wisdom concerning that vision that he gave you, it will come. The strategy, it will come. Open doors will come. Connections will come. Understand that God gave you the vision. So even if one door closes, another door will open. Nothing or no one can stop you. When God say yes, nobody can say no. That nobody can throw a monkey wrench in his plans. Understand this, that even if they try, he's always going to make a way for you to be covered in every season. Even if they try. Come on now. It's a with or without you kind of season. Put it in the comments, say with or without you. With or without you. Listen here. The Lord said, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope in a future. All right. That was Jeremiah 29:11. Okay. When God gave you the vision, it was never for you to figure out the how. It was never for you to figure out the how. Your only response should be yes and amen. Put it in the comments. Say, God chose me. God chose me. All right. Isaiah 6:8. Then I heard the voice of the Lord saying, whom shall I send? Who will go for us? And I said, here I am, send me. Okay. You should only say, I'll go. You should only say, I'll go. And I'm going to tell you in advance that there will be plenty of copycats, plenty of false people trying to do what God assigns you to do, but they're going to fail. They're not even, and even if they should something, they will never go as far as you're going to go. They ain't going to have too much success. All right. Because God gave you the vision. It is uniquely tailored to you. Nobody else can be you like you. Nobody else can do what you do. Understand this. God gave you the vision. It's uniquely tailored to you. The vision was shaped by his purpose for your life. So when all these other copycats come around, or these other folks that want to do what you do or move how you move, when they come around, they listen here. We have a lot of people who see others and they want to be something besides themselves. That's the times that we living in. It's so weird. Everybody got the same style. They got the same look. They do the same thing. You can literally look at a person and tell who their inspiration is in these hours, in these times. Understand this. God gave you the vision, okay? It's uniquely tailored to you. These people, they never sat down with God to figure out who am I in the first place? What do God got for me? They're too busy looking around. You got a lot of people out here that don't know they left from their right. And you are shining guiding light, baby, and they just following you. They're going to follow you. They're going to ride the wave. You can ride the wave, but they're never going to be the wave. You are the wave. Understand this. Put it in the comments. Say, this is my personal calling. This is my personal calling. He said, for I know the plans that I have for you. Okay. He chose you to carry out his assignment. All right. It's not a collective assignment. It's not a common task. This is something that is specifically for you. Put it in the comments. Say, God chose me. Okay. And I want to let you know that people, they're going to hate on you. People will hate on you. They're going to talk about you. They're going to mock you. They're going to speak against you. But you're about, and you're about to have some real haters. But what's new though? What's new with everything that you done been through? See, you used to a hater. You're used to a doubter. You're used to a double-minded individual. You're used to a naysayer. You're used to a curse speaker. You're used to a spell caster. But one monkey don't start no show. Understand this. One monkey don't start no show. With everything that you've been through, you already prepared for the haters. You already prepared for the doubters. You already prepared for those who speak against you instead of being for you, working with you, gathering with you. They speak down on whatever you got going on. They speak down on any step or any move that you make. They sit back with jealous, envious, wicked hearts. Understand this. You used to that. So it's nothing new. You know how to navigate it. You just keep your eyes on the road and you just big dog on them. Keep going. Don't even look left and right. Keep going. Because if anything, our eyes is on you. You got to keep going. And understand this, that people can't compete where they don't compare. You get me? And not only that, everybody's, listen here. There would be no leaders if there was no followers. So you should feel honored. Understand this. God never needed to consult anyone concerning you. He never needed to consult anyone concerning you. Support? He don't need their support. He don't need their approval. Approval? He don't need none of that. God didn't seek validation from nobody when he called you. He didn't need a soul from the get-go. He didn't need none of these folks. He didn't need your mama. He didn't need your daddy, your sister, your brother, your boss, your coworker, your teacher. He didn't need he didn't need none of these folks. He didn't need your doctor. He didn't need your nurse. He didn't need he didn't need nobody when he called you. So their approval don't matter. It don't matter at all. Okay? He never needed them from the get-go. Genesis 1:26. Then God said, let us make man in our image. Okay? Verse 27. So God created man in his own image. Understand, it's only one God. It's only one God. And some of you need to get to know him in depth. Because y'all be calling out some bullshit. But I ain't going to say nothing. Because some of y'all, I really be amazed at how people, like, we really live. Like, let me tell you something. When God opened my eyes to really show me, like, just how people is wishy-washy with you. They for you, but then you got some that don't like you and some that's against you. Some that's secretly hoping and wishing it for your downfall. Some of them that's jealous. Some of them that don't want to sit with you and some of them that do. Some of them that support you and some of them that don't. Some of them that's eager for your success and some of them that's just, they got some extra in their heart. Understand this. It's the same way with God. I really be tripped out when I see these people worshiping other gods. Like, you really just built all of that, sprinkled some juice and dust all over, lit some candles, and you doing all of that, and that God ain't even real. That God ain't even the one that gave you birth today. That God ain't even, what? That God that you worshiping is not the one who hung the sun and the moon in the sky and got him showing up faithfully on time. Wow. People really be out here worshiping other things. That's crazy to me. So again, some people, they really need to get to know God in depth. In depth. Because they be calling out some crazy stuff. But anyway. Then God said, let us make man. He was consulting with himself. So God created man in his image. His refers to one person. One person. It's a singular possessive pronoun. One. Okay. God didn't need approval when he gave you the vision. He created you in his image. He said, I'm going to give you the vision and I'm going to get the work done. the way I see fit, and I'm going to use you to do it. He didn't need their opinion. It don't matter what they think of you. It don't matter what they know about you. It don't matter if they saw you up, down, all around, baby. He never needed them. He never needed their approval. See, what God got for you, these people can't stop you. They can't get in the way of nothing. Isaiah 55:8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. You never had to figure it out on your own. You never had to figure it out on your own. God is guiding and ordering your steps. It's his plan. It's his plan. For I know the plans that I have for you. All right. God said, you are the vessel that I chose. Put it in the comments. Say, he chose me. He chose me. Okay. See, when God gives you a vision, other people won't understand it neither. It's not for them. So they're going to talk about you and whisper, you see, they crazy. You see what they doing? That's foolish. God is going to blow it up in their face so much that they ain't going to have no choice but to bow. They ain't going to have no choice but to say, dang, wow. Wow. I ain't even see that coming. Because he said, for my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. So everything concerning you, these other people don't got nothing to do with it. They can't even fathom it. They can't even understand it. Understand this. When God gave you the vision, they're not going to understand it. It ain't for them to understand. Not only that, they're not going to see it. They're not even, they may not even align with it. But that's fine, because it's not for them. Don't never let nobody knock you off your path. See, everything starts from a small thing, and it has to grow to get big. So some of these people going to see you in your small season, and they're going to despise you. They're going to mock at your small beginnings. But it's the same people that going to, man, they're going to have their hand out. They're going to want to tell about your success. They're going to want to spread the good news about you, but they would never tell them, like, yeah, I dogged them out in the beginning. I talked about them. I mocked them. They'll never tell that portion, but they're going to more than that. Let me tell you something. When God get done with you, they're going to be singing your praises high and low. Honey, understand this. They may not even align for it, but it's not for them. Because this is personal. It's personal and it's purposeful. It's personal and it's purposeful. Continue to be obedient even when others question you or doubt you. You got to have that crazy faith. You got to walk by faith and not by sight. You got to continue to be obedient even when others question you and they doubt you. You're going to have so many people coming up to you and say, you know, you need to do this. I think you should do this. And you need to be able to stand firm and say, no, I chose this. This is what I'm doing. Because see, the devil want to get you off your path, and he'll, people that think they know best for you, they don't know a damn thing. They don't know nothing. See, remember when Jesus told them, like, look, I'm gonna be, killed. I'm finna go through some things. I'm gonna have to suffer and da-da-da-da. And what he said? Oh, no. Jesus said, get behind me, Satan. Because it was the spirit operating through his people, through his closest people. It's going to be your family. It's going to be your lover. It's going to be your friends. Make sure you got the guts, the balls, the big kahunas to ignore these people and get on your path. Do what God told you to do. Because see, God know the plans that I have for you. It's not your whoever that think they know best, that think they should have a say in how you live and what you do. It's not those who think they own you, who think they have rights and claims to how you live your life. No. Understand this. They're going to question you and they're going to doubt you. But you never needed validation from nobody. I don't care who they is. Who are they? Who are they? Who are they? It wasn't meant to be understood by them from the get-go. See, everything concerning God defies human logic. So you're the type of person that's going to go against the grain. You're going to break the norms. You're not going to do the things the traditional way. And people they're going to doubt it. They're going to down talk it. But let me tell you something. We serve a God who can do anything. He can make the impossible possible. Come on now. His ways are not our ways. You tell me how you can create an ocean and put all those species in it. You tell me how you could create land and make humans and other animals that live separately and got different purposes. You tell me how you got so many flowers and trees and different things. God is a creative God. These people, they be Pharisees and hypocrites. They be hypocrites. Come on now. And you got to understand this. You walking into a season where you're going to be obedient and you're going to be getting stuff done, and it's going to go well for you. It's going to go well for you. But these same people, they're going to be too busy watching you instead of getting what they need to get. And some of these people is going to be haters because they never could have the balls to be obedient like you. They don't have the balls to have the type of faith that you have. So that's why these blessings is coming to you anyway, because of the type of faith you have. You got that crazy faith. Put crazy faith in the comments. Come on now. Everything that God, everything concerning God, it defies human logic. Okay. You got to have crazy faith. You got to say, here I am, send me. Okay. See, all glory goes to God. I want you to know that. All glory goes to God. When he gave you the vision, he knew he could trust you. The vision that he gave you is going to require intimacy with God. And because you can't see God, you're going to have other people who don't have the type of faith that you have trying to talk you out your blessings, mocking your blessings, mocking you, telling you you're crazy, get help, do this, this, and this. These people ain't worth 2 cents in a penny that was made to fucking make them. Okay? They need to, I just said something so mean. I can be mean sometimes, but oh well. Listen here. They were not in the room when God revealed things to you. When God gave you that vision, they wasn't in the room with you. When God gave you the encounter, they didn't have the encounters. Some of these people, they don't even understand why you getting what you getting, or why you finna get what's coming to you. It's because they never had them type of encounters. Some of these people would pay millions, thousands, hundreds just to be able to see what you see. Just to be able to feel what you felt. Just to be able to know what you know. Come on now. These people, they didn't have those encounters. They never even felt the fire of his presence. Some of these people, they can't even comprehend the weight of his glory. They can't even fathom the divine on the level that you know him. Some of these people, they weren't the ones that was cleansed and purified by that fire. You went through that fire. Put it in the comments. Say, I'm chosen. I went through that fire. You went through that fire, man. Come on now. The vision was given to you because it requires commitment to God. It requires you to walk with God, hand in hand, step by step, minute after hour. And some of these people don't have the discipline for it. They don't have the heart for it, the mind for it. Some of these people too dumb to do it. Listen here. Let me go check on my children. Listen, if God gave you the vision, okay? If he called you to it, he's going to bring you through it. And if he called you, trust that he will also equip you and plant you. They didn't go through the preparation process like you. Nor were they purified like you. They didn't have to suffer like you did. You went through it. You went through it. You deserve everything that you got coming. You deserve everything that you already got because God said it's done. I already did it. Oh my God. You deserve it. This is your divine appointment. God will provide the wisdom. He's going to provide the resources. He's going to provide the strength that you need for the vision. Some of these people, they ain't got that strength like you. They ain't built like you. They ain't strong like you. Come on now. Come on now. Understand that if you are weak, he'll give you the strength and raise you up and put you upright. Okay? He gonna put you on your feet so that you can get his work done. This is your season. This is the season to decide what you gonna do. Are you coming or not? Are you the one that's gonna say, yes, Lord, send me? Or are you gonna sit there and lollygag and twiddle your thumbs and play games all day? What? Or are you gonna sit there and try to go somewhere else and build a vision for somebody else, up under somebody else? Or are you gonna get what God got for you? Come on now. It takes a certain type of person to say, I'm gonna get what God got for me. I ain't finna be nobody else's slave, nobody else's do boy. I'm not finna be nobody else's Cause royalty don't operate like it. But you got to be trained up. Understand this. Matthew 4:18-20. As Jesus was walking beside the Sea of Galilee, he saw two brothers, Simon called Peter and his brother Andrew. They were casting a net into the lake, for they were fishermen. Come follow me, Jesus said, and I will send you out to fish for people. At once they left their nets and followed him. Okay, I want to let you know that it's time for you to step into your purpose. What God has in store for you could possibly interrupt your daily routine. That's another reason why these people ain't never gonna get where you going, because they too scared to interrupt their daily routine. They place the cap on God. They worship their daily routine, so they can't even fathom walking by by faith and not by sight. They can't fathom that type of faith. Oh, they get too scared. Oh, they tiptoeing. See, we got some big steppers on here. Put it in the comments, say big steppers, because we got some big steppers that when God say get out that boat, you ready to get up out that boat. High stepping, knees to your chest. Oh, I'm with it. You said come to you on the water. Oh, I'm out there. That's the kind of faith we got over here. That's the kind of faith you need to have. Come on now, it's time for you to step into your purpose, okay? There is a shift taking place. Destiny is waiting for you. Destiny is waiting for you. Okay. You got to be ready. You got to be ready. Okay. God's plan may not align with your plan. That's why you chosen though. Because you're not like the rest. You're not the type to say, you're not one that will even hesitate. When God say move, I'm out. God said do X, Y, Z. Listen here. You're not like the rest of these people. You're the type to say, okay, God, let's do it. Put pivot in the comments. Pivot, because you got the ability to pivot. Wherever he say go is what you gonna do. Whatever he say do in that hour is what you gonna do. These other people, they don't got it like that. Understand this. The difference between you and them, you will get up and follow him. You know the voice of God personally, and you don't mind the suddenly. Put suddenly in the comments. You don't mind the suddenly. It's a lot of things that's going to happen suddenly. A lot of things that's coming suddenly. Okay. At once they left. At once. No hesitation. You got to be ready to get up. When God say go, you got to be ready to get up and move. Not, but what if? But I think I should stay a little longer. But you got to be, when God say get up and move, you got to be ready. And that's the type of person that you are. You are at once. They left. Them people dropped them nets. They followed him. See, God gave you the vision. He equipped you. Okay. You have unique talents and abilities. All glory goes to God. Okay. He's going to get the glory out of you. All right. So do not hesitate. Okay. When God says move, understand that you will not be put to shame, even if it requires you to leave everything you know. Even if it requires you to leave your livelihood, your security. When God gives you a vision, answer the call. Answer the call, okay? You got to leave your comfort zone. A lot of you finna be packing up, leaving. You finna be gone in a second and you don't even know it. You're not even going to be there that much longer. Understand this. Do it scared, okay? You will be victorious. Do it scared. Even if you're unsure about the outcome, do it scared. God said you're not going to be put to shame, okay? Obedience is not delayed or conditional, okay? It's immediate and it is total, all right? All right. Psalm 119:60. I will hurry without delay to obey your commands. No hesitation. No hesitation. Put no hesitation in the comments, okay? Blessed are those who hear the word of God and obey it, okay? God gave you a vision. No longer will you be defined by the former things, all right? Because you're getting ready to step into your purpose. Put purpose in the comments. Some of y'all gonna want to go back to the former things, and God said, I closed that door. I already opened another door for you. Walk through that one. That season is over. That job is up. You can keep looking back. Do you know some people, they are so foolish that when they leave a place, they look back and try to go back. They don't even have the type of faith to know how to move forward. Some people are just that weak that they'll go back to the same man over and over. I've been there. I've done it. So listen here. And I was weak as hell. Listen here. When you start getting that strength, when you get them big guns on you, okay? When God put you up right on your feet, when he opened your eyes and you know that, listen here, don't look back. Some people don't know what it is to look forward. They can't even see the future. They don't even have no hope for real. So they always looking back. Find yourself in a cycle with a man for 10, 5, 15 years. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different outcome. You got some people that don't know nothing about themselves. They don't sit with God and have that so that they can have the type of faith to move forward. Listen here. You're going to be a light for them people. God gave you the vision because he is about to redefine your purpose. Step into your new identity. Don't worry about what they say. Don't worry about what they say. Because they're going to be talking. They're already talking. Don't worry about what they say. Because these people, they won't be able to hold a match to you. Understand this. You cannot compete when you don't compare. The same ones talking, laughing, mocking won't be able to catch up to you. They won't even be able to catch up to you. Some of these people, they blessed to be in connection with you and they don't even know it. But there's some other people that you're going to be so far gone that even if they wanted to come back around, they would feel so out of place and uncomfortable because they don't even know how to get to you. They don't even know how to connect with you. Some of you, you're going to be so far out they lead. You're going to be so far gone. You're going to be busy. You ain't got no time for the usual, for the old cycles. They can't even catch you. They won't even be able to lay hold of you. I want to let you know to stay on the top shelf as well. Stay on the top shelf. Because a lot of people, they can't reach you. All right. Put new identity in the comments. Okay. That's my daughter out there yelling. Put new identity in the comments. Okay. Step into your new identity. All right. Your past does not define you. It's some people that want to guilt trip you so bad. They want to keep you stuck in the past. Honey, let them stay stuck there. Because that's where they're going to be at. It's some people that want to, it wasn't for you. If they wanted better, they would have better and they would do better. So don't let nobody guilt trip you about nothing. When God said he forgave you, it don't matter if they forgave you or not. When God said he let it go, it don't matter if they didn't let it go or not. It don't matter. Some of these people, they want to guilt trip you so bad and hold you hostage to a certain situation or a couple of situations, but they can go to hell. Because ain't nobody finna sit there and let them do none of that. God said you are free and they don't have the right to try to keep you bound. If anything, they are bound and you gonna know it. If you got some people that's trying to guilt trip you and hold you to, and remind you of past situations, put it in the comments. Say they trying to remind me. But honey, listen here, you heartless. That's what they're gonna call you. Heartless. Because see, you can't keep staying stuck in the past. A lot of people, they want you stuck in the past. They've been having you stuck in the past and you're gonna leave them behind. They're not even gonna be able to catch up to you. Listen here. Answer the call. Answer the call. Because when you answer that call, I want to let you know now in advance that a lot of people is gonna you're gonna lose a lot. A lot of stuff is about to change. Some people don't even know that they should have been thanking God versus being ungrateful. A lot of things are about to change. Listen here, it's going to cost when you answer that call. When you say, all right, God, I'm answering that call. I got you. Listen here, the cost will be great, but the reward is even greater. It's your season. Put it in the comments, say, it's my season now. It's my season now. See, when they followed him at once, they didn't know where they would end up. You got to be crazy as hell to do that. I'm going to quit my job. What? I'm going to lay my whole everything down. These folks put their fishing rods down, the net. When they followed him at once, they didn't know where they was going. These people had to have some type of crazy faith. They had to have faith. How is your faith? Do you actually trust God? Do you actually trust God? 2 Corinthians 5:7. For we walk by faith and not by sight. You cannot go by what you see. And a lot of times when you be trying to put people on, they be so weak. You can't think that you can help everybody come up either. That's number one. When God tells you to move, you need to move. Let him deal with them. Because see, some of y'all gonna get in the thing of, oh, let me try to help you come too. Let me show you so you can walk too. Everybody ain't ready to walk. Everybody ain't ready to walk, and everybody don't got the kind of faith you got. So while you up there trying to make it right or help somebody else, they'll be your biggest downfall, your biggest hater, a setback, a naysayer, a mocker, rude as hell, curse speaker, all types of stuff. Leave these people alone. You cannot go by what you see. And a lot of people, they don't know. They need to be able to see it. I got to be able to see it. Do it first. Do it first. They a fool. They a fool. You can't see God. You can't see God. If people could tell God is working right now, come on now. I love him so much because you cannot see him. A secret mystery, a hidden weapon. You should be glorifying God because God is so good. Listen here. You just never know. Come on now. Everybody don't got that kind of faith. Come on now. Some of y'all too carnal. That's why you stuck like Chuck. That's why they're going to be stuck like Chuck. Clueless. Come out of that buffoonery. Come out of that buffoonery. Listen here, the true chosen ones, they live a life of faith. God's true chosen people, they live a life of faith. I want to let you know that the kind of faith that you got, put it in the comments, say, I got crazy faith. The kind of faith that you got, my God, it is a gift from God. It's a gift from God. Everybody don't have that kind of faith. Your faith is what's going to make you well. Your faith is what's going to make you whole. Your faith is what's going to get it done for you. Your faith is why you're going to walk in prosperity. Your faith is why you're going to be dripping in fat oil. Your faith, oh my God. Your faith. Come on now. But I want to let you know that faith by itself, it ain't enough. There must be action. Faith without works is dead. Faith without obedience is pointless and fruitfulness. Okay, I'm sorry. It's pointless, fruitless, and lifeless. Faith without obedience. Some people, they got the faith, but they ain't put no action behind nothing. And then you got some people out here that want to be faith walkers, but they don't got it to believe in themselves. They can't believe in God. They can't believe in God wholeheartedly. They can't believe in themselves wholeheartedly. Your faith is different. Your faith is set up so different. Listen here, if this word was a confirmation to you, if it was a blessing to you, sow your seed of $88.88. The links is in the description box in the comment section. All right. Put I got faith in the notes. All right. All glory goes to God. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. No weirdo formed against you shall prosper. No hater shall prosper. No naysayer, no mocker, no none of that shall prosper. Understand this. They better get with the winning team. You are watching Pain to Purpose with the Victorious One. I am Tierra Onise, and I'll be back with another message for you soon. Also, I will be dropping the information for one-on-one coaching soon, so stay tuned for that. The website will be up shortly. And we also have our anointing oil that is coming as well. So stay tuned for that as well. All glory goes to God. Be blessed, and I'll see you soon.